Hello my fellow anti-bottom fighters and welcome back for more Luxor with Konisbored. Last time we beat Dance of the Totodiles. And today we're gonna take on Stage 12, Temple of the Goddess. And treading Cleopatra's Needle. Okay, so this is the last time we're gonna be seeing these Stage 3 levels. Those levels suck. This is where they started the intertwining nonsense. So I am so not looking forward to this. That's something terrible because you see, psychologically I'm telling myself, Konisbored, you can't beat this. Konisbored, you suck at this. Konisbored, you're a failure. Yeah, but whatever. I'm gonna still try to beat it because I have no freaking choice anyway. I would never cancel one of my Let's Plays. Ever. And I wouldn't have started this game if I thought I wasn't gonna be able to beat it. There we go, tree chain. That was worth setting up for a freaking wild ball. No, that was not worth setting up for a freaking wild ball. I thought I was gonna get something cool. Like reverse. Or not another wild ball. Like reverse. Or anything but a freaking wild ball. Anyway, whatever. It's getting close again. Now, treading Cleopatra's Needle is kind of tough, but they give you a long horizontal at the end. Just to make things slightly easier on you. Because you see, the first part of the level, it winds around like crazy. There we go, speed shot. That's more worth it. That was more worth it, game. Didn't have to throw me the very first thing in the level. Alrighty. Meta concentrate now, Konis. So this is stage 12. This is basically the stage 3 stages on their highest difficulty, bar bonus stages. Do I really care about the bonus stages? No, I'll have to care about them in the next stage. But anyway, yeah, this is not going to be fun. Nope. It's not gonna be fun at all. My usual advice still holds true. Score chains and combos for power up. Every 3 chain and 3 combo nets you some. I'm gonna say that like every episode from now on just to drill it in your head. In case you ever think of playing this game, because that bit of advice helps out more than you think. There you see another one. And lightning, yes! Bam! That is destruction for this level. Any level with a long vertical, lightning power up wrecks. Okay, slow. That's good. Not bad. Alright, we got to stop. And another lightning. Okay, not bad. I missed that, but whatever. Not that I really needed it. There, look, I'm getting cocky already. I can't help but be cocky with these kind of games because it's kind of a niche area for me. Like, how some people in COD, they're like, haha, trick shot, jerks. Trick shot, OPMLP, all that stuff. This is my niche. I can't help but be cocky with this game. And any other marble popper, to be fair, like Zoma, Tumblebugs, anything else that basically follows this style is like MLP combo jerks. I really don't know how to act like a Call of Duty fanboy. I'm sorry if I messed that up. Okay, let's try some more. Trick shot, oh, forget it. I can't do it. Alright. Anyway, score those, chain, score those combos, and you should be pretty good. Okay, that was unintentional, but whatever, it worked. Alrighty. See, I racked it up to times 10. Times 11, and another combo. See, another power up. Alright, it's not worth it to wait now. See, that's what I mean by lengthening the chain. You see, now I have pretty much no matter what color it gives me, I can keep maintaining the combo. That's what I meant by lengthening the chain. Aha! It was so close. Oh wow, 100% already? I wasn't even paying attention. Wow, that went by quickly. Maybe this stage wouldn't be so bad after all. And watch Konis jinx himself majorly. Wow, at the moment I said that, it was like, haha, Lima, you jinx yourself. Okay. Whatever, you won't be. And it gives me Wild Ball again. Gee, I don't like the Wild Balls. Wild Balls are quite useful sometimes, but for the most part, you prefer more destructive power-ups, or power-ups that stop the chain from moving. And there we go. Nice. Oh. And that's 12-1 complete, treading Cleopatra's Needle. Alright, stage 12-2, Innundation of the Nile. Now this stage is tough. This stage is one where I'll probably lose a few lives if I'm not careful. Alright, typical advice, hold, score, chain, score, combos. Okay, this one I have an additional piece of advice. Don't let it get too far in the level unless you want it to be blocked off like crazy. Yeah, because this level has a really short ending stretch, and not only that, but it blocks you off and tend to line merge a lot in this stage. So if you let it enter that last ending stretch, well, it's like Khufu's Revenge. You're gonna have a lot of trouble keeping those things out of the pyramid. Especially since the spears are moving so fast now. And that's why you should score those chains and combos. Because of power-ups. Very, very useful power-ups, might I add. And that's the trouble with scoring chains and combos. To score chains and combos, you need to invest a lot of time and planning, which you do not have when the spears are headed towards the pyramid. Of course, if you can like plan on the go, then that's good for you. It's actually a very big advantage, because that means you can shoot those chains and combos while you're keeping them away from the pyramid, which is probably the best strategy in this case. Unless again you're going for points, in which case you don't care for the power-ups. You just care for the chains and combos and accuracy and gems and coins. Yeah, going for points actually changes this game to be much tougher in my opinion. If you want to go for a high score, there are quite a few tricks you can do. For example, one of them involves 13-9, the stage 13-9. Well, when we get to that, I'll explain how it works. I know I tried doing that as a kid as well. Nah, I'm just kidding. I tried doing that as a kid, but it was a different game. Tumblebugs stage 10-4. And it wasn't for points, it was for lives. Yeah, I admit it, I am a failure. I would never grind for... Yeah, basically, I'm just gonna spoil a little bit. It's swapping lives for points. I would never do that. I'll get the lives. Okay. Oh, come on. Is there an insect on my arm? Please, not now. Not when I'm so busy concentrating on something so important. Okay. So far, so good. Yeah, it's not the worst right now. Nice! Oh, wow, come on! Did I have to get that slot after I get the slow? Did that kind of ruin the epic flow of things? Reverse, not bad. Yeah, the problem with Innundation of the Nile is this horseshoe right here. It makes it quite hard to shoot spears because of its shape. Alright, good, got the combo. I won't lose to you level. I humiliated myself in 6-2 and nearly 12-2. I mean 9-2. This is 12-2. What are you talking about, Konis? I won't humiliate myself in your final appearance. I know the Rock probably paid the spears to be super fast in this level, but wow, that spear looks nice. Did you see that? It was a multicolored something gem. I love it. Is that stage 12 spear? Man, I wouldn't mind scoring more of those. Of course, to do that, I'll have to be able to clear the line segment. Yeah, that spear looks so sweet. Yeah, to score that, I pretty much have to prevent line merges. Alright, game, you gave me a very good incentive to prevent line merges now. I'm gonna be doing that. Oh, crap. Yeah, I hate you, algorithm. Okay, there we go. Yeah, in case you didn't see right there, it gave me a terrible color next to the pyramid. I pretty much would have been forced to let it into the pyramid if I didn't score that color. Alright. Man, the algorithm in this game, I swear, sometimes it's really against me. Oh, crap. Not this close. Oh, I saw that coming. Yeah, I saw that coming a mile away. Yeah, that's why you can't let it get too close to the pyramid. Oh, my arms are aching. Yeah, it doesn't look like this, but this game requires a lot of hand-eye coordination and mouse smashing. My mouse is taking a beating from this. Alright, let's see if you can, like, recover from that mess, Konis. Yeah, I sort of expected at least one foul in this level. But now that I got that, I'm not gonna score another one. Hopefully. That would be the ideal situation. Of course, ideal situation doesn't always happen, Konis, so yeah, gotta be careful. Stop scoring the line murders, then I'll never get the epic stage 12 gem. Which actually looks really sweet, by the way, FYI. Okay, wild ball. Oh, that was rotten. Yeah, basically score chains and combos. Of course, you pretty much have to balance it out. Don't be like me, let the chains get too close to the pyramids. I usually play a bit more risky in these sort of Marvel shooters. Like, for Luxor, the penalty for game over, which you will probably never see me get, will be to returning to the beginning of the stage. Like, if you lost at 12 if you got game over at 12-6, for example, you have to replay the stages all from 12-1 all over again. Normally this wouldn't be too bad, except when you get a stage in like something like stage 11-8 and you replay freaking Khufu's event, then it's like rage. Yeah, that's basically the penalty for game over. Now normally if you get a game over when you're trying to go for points, it's pretty much really game over because your points get reset, I believe. Yeah. Alrighty. I swear there's an insect trying to fly to my face or something. It's irritating me because I'm trying to concentrate. That freaking insect in the way, I can't do it. And tree chain, that should be it. And I got a fireball for my trouble. Not bad. I think I'll use it here. Yeah, score 3 chains and 3 combos. They're more useful than you think. Well, now that we're getting to the end game, I'm starting to lose my life. Okay, I have 22. That's not bad, I guess. Again, you can score extra lives by uncoins. Basically, collect 30 of those little babies, and bam, 1 extra life. Now that's actually the reason you collect uncoins in a high score playthrough. It's basically to trade away your lives for points. I'll elaborate that when the level comes. There we go. The line mergers aren't always that bad. Although again, in a high score playthrough, line mergers are the worst. You do not want line mergers because that robs you of a gem like 10,000 points or whatever, depending on how far into the game you are. So yeah, line mergers are bad in a high score playthrough. Wow, it kept... This is what I mean by trollish algorithm. Giving me a terrible color. Okay, there we go. Yeah, you should still keep trying to score chains and combos. They help with the powers and whatever. Let's see if I can maintain this. Nah, it's not worth it. The green's like all the way back here. And yeah. And I get a slow for my trouble. Okay, not bad. Okay, one thing about the lightning ball, it actually resets your chain, or was it combo count? I can't remember. It resets it. So basically, if you're trying to score a super high chain and you score a lightning ball, it goes back to 0. Okay, we're pretty close to 100%. I hope I don't jinx myself like last time. It's like, oh, we're really close to 100%. Bam, into pyramid. The worst I ever had that happen was in Khufu's Revenge. I was like, it 100%ed as the change reached the pyramid, and I had to watch it 100% when it entered the pyramid. Now that was the worst, I tell you. You should go watch that, episode 15, Khufu's Revenge. I was like, alright, let the rage commence. Oh, I missed that. Yeah, the tunnel here is really mean. I'm not gonna lie. It is mean. Stop is more important. Yeah, all the people who go for high scores are probably like raging at me right now because they would never go for a power above over uncoin or a gem or whatever. But whatever, that's not my style. My style is to YOLO and finish the game. Alrighty, that's Innundation of the Nile complete. If you enjoyed this episode, I guess, then, well, next we have Path of the Golden Goddess. Do feel free to leave a like or be an indie bottom fighter and subscribe. Comment and share your thoughts on the comment section below, and do feel free to share this video. Next time we're gonna take on more of Temple of the Goddess. Next time on Konisbored. Oh, come on. This is actually quite panicky. This is the furthest I've ever let the spears go on this level. No multicolored gem, seriously, give me the stage 12 gem. I love that gem.